treat doing this. Yeah, that's his testimonial one that he shared. And that's what they're going to do for us. They're also going to help us create company templates so we can keep things fresh. But that was all done in Canva.
Love it.
Yeah, easily done in Canva. So I'm going to share my screen.
Chris, can you share those company templates that you've done in Canva? Like what Ryan just used for that testimonial?
I'd have to ask Ryan to share that one to me. And then share to, then I could share it on our account.
Okay.
I can share like our company ones for you guys.
Okay.
That's
well,
not,
I'm just wondering if it's a stronger branding presence for Century 21, and if they just look so polished and professional.
And that's what I sent all of our branding information to Peyton last night. So she's got the right colors, she's got the correct logos, she's got the compliance stuff. So she's big on that. And if you follow Dimension Title on social media, she does their social media, especially on Instagram. So she's going, whatever she creates for us is going to be branded.
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be like just listed, just sold kind of things. It can be the way you guys are promoting yourself as well with the real estate information. So I just think keep an open mind. I argued with an agent last night about it, and I said, keep an open mind. I will tell you guys, in the 3 hours that I met with them, not once did they mention anything. They didn't try to promote themselves at all. All they were talking about was how they can help us. So that's important to me. They're not shoving Dimension Title down our throats for this. So
when did you say that class was going to be, Chris?
2 weeks from today at 11.
Okay.
So I'm kind of preaching to the choir with you guys, because you guys know how to create designs. So we're gonna, just from a training standpoint, so I can record this, I'm going to create a design from the very beginning. And so please be patient with me if I'm repeating stuff that you already know. So
have to log in.
Oh, I am.
I created my vision board 2 different formats. So in the paid version, you can resize easily. You can't resize in the free version. So you would have to create 2 different images if you wanted different sizes. So I have mine on my screen, my home screen on my laptop. So every time I'm in my laptop, I see my vision board. I have it printed and in my planner. I'm going to make it my screen lock on my phone. So that way I'm always seeing what my goals are for this year. So I took my personal professional goals, made a list at the beginning of the year, and then I started to grab images online. I know a lot of places cut and paste out of magazines and paste them onto a piece of paper or poster board. That's not who I am. I'd much rather do it from a technology standpoint, and I think you have more flexibility when you do it. So now I'm started creating like monthly goals. I broke down my annual goals into monthly goals. And so I'm going to create a mini vision board for each month by looking at what my goals are for that month. I just think we all make these goals at the beginning of the year, and then we don't have any accountability through the rest of the year. So I'm going to try to do it this way to hopefully retain some of my January Chris and not go back to December Chris. Literally the other morning I woke up and I had to get up at 5:30 to work out, and I didn't want to do it. I was tired. And I woke up and I said, don't be December Chris, be January Chris. And I got up and I worked out. So to me, that's, I think it's important that we're able to continue to monitor our goals, be accountable to ourselves. And if you want, we can be accountable to each other. So you guys can see my Canva screen. Can anybody? Okay, thank you, Joe. So you can do it whichever way you want, whichever way you're comfortable. You can make it a flyer. I wanted to make it for my computer screen initially, so I literally just did. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to switch it to inches if you're doing inches versus pixels. Slow.
Poster, flyer.
So whatever size you want to make it, you can make it a 5x7. You can, whatever size you want. I'm just grab this size for now. So I'm being patient with the internet right now. But the MLS wouldn't come up for me this morning either. So I don't know if something's going on. So like Elizabeth said in the chat, there's a lot of pictures in Canva that you have access to.
Chris, are you definitely on the right network? We've been having a lot of issues picking up the other Wi-Fi.
C2 and Topsail Portsmouth.
Yep, that's
Yep.
where you should be.
Yep, that's where I am. So there are a lot of photographs, pictures that you can use in Canva that are free. I will say, if anytime you see the little crown, such as you see the crown next to resize, that means that you have to pay, you have to have the paid version to be able to use anything with a crown. You can try it for 30 days for free if you want. Yes, you do have to put a credit card in, so put on your calendar 28 days from now to either cancel it or to continue with it. So some of my goals this year were to eat healthier, eat more fruits and vegetables. So you can do this either in Canva by picking their pictures. So that one's a pro, it has a crown. This one doesn't. So that was one of my pictures. So you literally grab all of your pictures that you want. You can you can change, so you can't change the background. I'm going to show you, that's to me one of my favorite features. So when Ryan has that standing up picture of himself and you can't see the background when he had his picture taken, that is because of that. Also, if you download a PNG file versus a JPEG file, they have the background removed on PNG files. So it's just stuff to think about like that. You can put filters on it. You can play around with this as much as you want. You can also, I'd love to remember where it is. You can make this lighter so you can make it more transparent. So maybe you want to build things on top of that. So the one thing I also committed to was to ride my Peloton more. So I looked for the Peloton logo, but I wanted it as a PNG because I didn't want all the white background. And I know I'm preaching to the choir with you guys. You guys know how to do this, but I want to make sure everybody who watches this knows how to do this. So literally
going through it because there's a lot of what can be done in there that I'm not doing. So this is a good exercise.
Good. Okay, perfect. So literally any image that isn't locked, hit save image as. I just put it in my download folder because I'm not going to keep it forever. And then I go back into Canva. I upload the picture in uploads. So if you have the whole, the paid version, you can put all of these in folders. So on my account, and I'll show you in a little bit, I have a folder that has my vision board images on it. I think it's important that way when I do a monthly goal, if I want to grab one of those images, then I can grab the image. So you open it, you upload it into your, and all of your media is there. You'll see, like I have the Topsail logo, I have the Peloton logo from yesterday when I was playing around with this. And you just click on the image and see how there's no background on that image. You can see the fruits and vegetables in between. So a lot of times, so then you can kind of play with this. So you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, you can turn it on the side, and then you want to continue to build your vision board. I don't like the white background space, so I do try to fill it in. Or if you want a different color on your background, maybe you just want a black back. No, I don't want a black background because you can change whatever you want on the colors. One of the things I love about Canva is if you upload an image, so all of these fruits and vegetables here, and you want to match like the title, the font, the color, it's going to tell you what colors are in that picture. So it's telling me that this black is in here, this kind of olivey green color, this red, this kind of peachy color, and then this color, yellowish color here. Those are all the colors that are in this picture. So if you wanted the background to match, so if you wanted that, or if you wanted, so those are the picture, those are the colors that are in that picture. You can also, if you have the paid version, you can put the Century 21 colors in there. It's called a brand, I think it's called a brand kit. And so it has a crown there. So that's the one thing. The other thing you can do if you have the paid version is you can schedule social media directly from Canva. So these are the things that if you're only going to use it for like stuff like this, you're fine on the free version. But if you're going to actually use it for more than just this, I would highly suggest using the paid version. It's worth the expense. It literally, if you pay for a year, it's just about $100. So once you fill up your board, whether it be from photos that Canva offers, like I said, I was going to drink more water this year. I'm making myself drink 100 ounces of water a day. This one's free, so I would add that one in. Sometimes like my bigger goals, I make bigger. Sometimes there's like, I'm pretty good at drinking water, but I just want to make myself accountable for that. So I would make that one smaller. I'm going to switch over to my paid version so you can see what my vision board looks like and some of the things that you can do in the paid version. I want to make sure. Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate that. So the one thing I did learn yesterday is I can become Google certified and learn all of this stuff about Google. So while I'm laying on my couch the month of April, I'm going to become Google certified, and it's going to teach me how to really look at Google Analytics and help you guys make sure things are indexed higher. You can do that with me. So I'm going to share my other screen. Okay, not my email, so let's go into Canva. Okay. Fine for you guys. Okay, so we're going to go into Canva. This is my vertical version. This is the one that's printed out in my planner. My planner's like a 5x7 planner, so I made this to do that. So on the professional version, you literally can create this and then you can resize it. So I recently used an 11 by 8.5 and I copy and resize it. You don't lose the integrity of the original design. It creates a new design. So obviously this one is landscape. It's much bigger. My pictures are not going to work as well. So I'm going to be moving things around. I can make them bigger. I can get them out of the way. So I was getting frustrated by this background picture moving every time that I brought another picture in. So I locked it. You can always unlock it by going up here. So now if I've unlocked it and then I make it bigger, because that's my priority, is eating healthier this year. I can play around with this. And then when I'm happy where it is, I always want that in the background so I can add other images over it. So I will move it back to the position. Sorry, there it is, to the back. So that way everything else is in front of it. And then I'm going to relock it because I don't want to grab this one, then accidentally grab that one. I like the space where it is. So then I go in and I relock it. Now I can't grab this image. I can grab everything else. Like this is a big one for me this year, so this should probably be a lot bigger. There's my little water glass, so and that one's there. I sent this one to Shelly and I decided that was going to have to be part of my life right now. Shelly and I send each other a motivational quote every morning. So this is one I sent her. I might have sent you that one too. If not, you'll get it soon. So I'm literally, that's my Peloton bike. So I'm going to show you how right now to find an image online, upload it, and then get rid of the background. So I'm trying to think of what one of my goals is. All right. Oops. Didn't want actually Amazon. That's all right. I'll take Amazon's. Nope, they're not going to let me steal that picture. Some places will not let you steal a picture. And I'm not going to take the PNG because I want to show you how to get rid of the background. So let's take, that's a PNG. So if you see those gray boxes, that means that's a PNG file. That means that background will not show up. So just when you're looking online. So I'm just going to take this one. I don't want the PNG. I'm going to save the image onto my downloads like I've been doing. Not sending them there. And then, so I have folders on my paid version. You'll see I have listings, I have real estate. So here's my inspiration. These are my boards. Whoops. There's my Amazon logo. So this is the stuff that's on my board. I want to add this picture that I just downloaded here. So I'm just going to upload it. I'm going to grab the picture and open it. Sometimes if there's an issue, like if there's a red triangle on here, it didn't upload correctly, just re-upload it, it will work. So you see how that is on here. One of my goals this year is to have 5 months of no online shopping. So no Amazon 5 months out of 7 out of the year. We'll see how well that works. So I don't want that white background. So on the paid version, if you hit edit image and hit background remover, you'll see the background disappeared. So I would probably draw a circle around it and then like a line through it. So it means no Amazon, but just for examples for you guys. And you can get all of that information up here in under elements. You can grab a circle. Oops, I grab 2, just hit delete. I can kind of play around with this. I can move stuff around. Like if I can't grab it, you're going to have to just move stuff around. And then I could draw a line through it. So that's how you kind of, and you can join these two together as well. So they become one image. What questions do you guys have for me?
Chris, if you remove a background and not everything that you want to disappear disappears, can you then isolate aspects of what's in the foreground and remove everything else?
I don't know, actually. Let's.
I think you can move images backwards and forwards.
Yeah, you can move them, like I could move them forward. So like if I wanted, but that's not what you're saying. You're saying like if this like little white spot was still filled in with whatever the background was, how do I get rid of that? Is that my understanding?
So I took a picture of the Tour de France. I don't know if you can see that. See the cyclists?
Yep.
I got rid of the background. Still see all the people on the side of the road. If I wanted to get rid of all the people on the side of the road or just take one cyclist.
You have to have more like a Photoshop or a Photoshop type program.
Okay.
To go in there. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of pretty basic on this. There's people that, And I may be somewhat wrong on that, but that's my understanding. So
Okay.
I don't think you can like click on it like in Photoshop and remove stuff. So you can upload videos into Canva. So this is a little bit off target what we're doing right now, but you can upload a video into Canva, download it, and then bring it into your CMA. So you can create a Canva image with a video embedded into it, and then bring it into your CMA on one of your pages in your Moxie Present. So there's a lot of ways to use this. This is just
That's
one.
awesome.
We talked with Jack about this, creating a vision board, and I thought it was really important that we just not tell you guys to create one, but to actually show you how it's pretty easy to do. I mean, I'm literally just playing with stuff. I'm rotating stuff, moving stuff around. Like maybe my little Century 21 guy should be a little bit bigger. I grabbed the Century 21 sign right here from Brand Studio. They have all kinds of files like this in Brand Studio that you can grab. They also have free images in Brand Studio. But if you look in here under the photos, there's everything in here is free. Everything is provided for you when you have the paid version. So it really is just depends on what you're looking for. And everybody on this call has access to the full version. So any other questions? Patty? I am going to be working with Dimension Title on having them do a more in-depth Canva class for you guys. I am trying to find one online that I can take and learn. I only know what I know because I've played with this. I have never taken a Canva class. So I think it's important that we kind of get a little more in depth in this for those that want to.
Does Canva offer any online training?
I think they do, and that's literally on my to-do list today. That's one of my goals for 2022 was to find a Canva class and take it and become more proficient at it. Yeah,
And
so I
you
mean,
have training. Canva does provide training, and Chris, I'm happy to look with you at the subscription that I have, that's the members subscription that has targeted Canva training.
okay.
Look at that together.
There's also a Canva Facebook group for real estate agents. And if you're not in it, let me know, I'll add you. They have a lot of templates that they share. They have a lot of training that's very specific for real estate agents. So that's what I was going to kind of look at and start. And I believe they're all YouTube-based videos. But it's specific group. They share ideas. If you get stuck, they're really good at helping you. There's some really smart people when it comes to this program. I barely touch this. I've seen people doing full presentations on this. It is your replacement for a publishing PowerPoint. You can do PowerPoint type presentations with Canva. You can do a lot. So, all right, any other questions?
Yeah, where do you find images of fun? I need some good images of fun for my vision board. I'm not sure I know what that looks like.
Can you look at mine? Where's the fun on there? My little cabin in Vermont that we go to in Cape Cod, or my and Cape Cod is in question because I'm not sure I can go.
You can always start with the word fun, Elizabeth.
Oh, hey, there's a thought.
You know, I mean, just
I know it's hard. What is your
put the word
definition
on there to start to get you to think about what does fun mean to you?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not sure anymore. I've been very focused and
It's hard. You know, it really makes you think about things.
This is our fun. I mean, we're lucky to love what we do, so, but we do need to do something else.
Right, but I need to, like, on a Sunday afternoon when I really don't, when I checked off my to-do list, which I'm guilty of, organizing my house is not supposed to be like my fun.
what?
I mean, that's what I'm like, oh, it's ridiculous right now what I think of as fun. Maybe I'll go to Shelley's house and organize her house for fun.
Yeah, I think you should recover on my couch. I'll just keep bringing you out projects to do.
I will say I bought a new plan. I'm not a paper planner person. I'm not. I'm definitely a Google Gmail, very heavy, use that for my organization. But I bought a planner this year. It's called a Commit 30 planner. And it's all goal oriented. It's all goal driven. And so I'm using that. I'm like a 5-year-old. I need to get my sticker at the end of the day. That motivates me during the day. Like, you got it. Like my January goals were drink 100 ounces of water a day, eat clean, and no online shopping. Well, I can't get my goofy little sticker until I do that. So during the day, I want my damn sticker. I'm like a 5-year-old. I really am. My chore chart. The funny thing about it is, look at the colors of it. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. I mean,
Chris, you
yeah.
can come to my house. If you think cleaning is fun, I need a lot of help. You could come to
I
my
think
house.
organizing's fun, but look at the colors. Look at the colors of this planner.
Century 21.
Yes, the whole thing is black and gold. The entire thing is, I mean, my cover is blue because that's what I chose. You can get a black cover, but every month, I mean, it's all the stickers are black and gold. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, some other people use other colors, but for me, I'm like, that's
I
a
will
sign.
buy you all the stickers you want. If you come to my house, I will cover you in stickers.
But I mean, it's the craziest thing. Like I used to like say, oh, vision boards were kind of a joke. But now that I see what my goals are every day. I mean, that $20,000 that I have to put away this year, that's for my kitchen. I mean, that's pretty motivating for me. So do I want to go on Amazon and buy stuff I don't need? No, not because I want that kitchen done next year. My husband's not doing it. I'm gonna just